my chest. Feel every beat like a test. Let's ride. 808 beating like my heart is on the track. Every single memory I can never take back. Nights I spent alone just staring at the ceiling. Couldn't understand this overwhelming feeling. Lost inside the music, found myself in bass. Couldn't recognize a person staring at my face. Pain became the rhythm, tears became the melody. Everything I felt became my sonic therapy. Late night studio sessions, pouring out my soul. Every single 8-bar verse made me feel more whole. Told the engineer just keep the levels running, cause when I'm in the booth there ain't no stopping. Coming from the depths of my emotion, from the core of my pain. Every single drop of 808 falls like rain. Now my spine through my chest to my very core. This is what I'm born for, nothing less, nothing more. 808, heartbeat, feel it in your chest. Put my pain into the music, gave it my best. 808, heartbeat, heavy in the night. Everything I feel I put into this mic. 808, heartbeat, this is who I am. Every single bar, part of my plan. 808, heartbeat, 808, heartbeat. Music and my soul will never be beat. Change so low, it rattles up your bones. This is what it sound like when you all alone. Turn my isolation into amplification. Every single track became my communication to the world that never heard me, to the ears that never listened. Every single way the weight drop made the darkness glisten with a little bit of hope, a little bit of light. Even in the heaviest bass, there's something right about the way the music makes you feel alive. Even when you're struggling just to survive, the bass becomes the heartbeat of the city. Every night the 808 shows no pity, shaking up the speakers, shaking up the walls, echoing through corridors and empty halls. This is more than music, this is CPR for a soul that's drifting just a little too far. Heavy bass, heavy heart, this is where the healing starts. Every drop a step forward, every beat another reward. 808 never lies, feel it underneath the skies. Heavy low and never stopping, this is what I keep on dropping. Now the world is feeling what I always felt. Every card of life gave me the hand I was dealt. Turn it into music, turn it into art. Every single 808 is a piece of my heart. Engineers be saying that the bass too loud, but when it hits the speakers it just wowed the crowd. Found my voice through frequency and rhythm, found my purpose through these musical systems. Every beat a blessing, every bar prayer, sending out my story through the air everywhere. 808 heartbeat, never gonna stop until I reach the very tip top of the mountain that I've been climbing all these years. Through the pain, the laughter, and the bitter tears. This is my 808, this is my life. Every heavy bass note cuts just like a knife. Through the silence, through the noise, through it all. And I'ma keep on rising, never gonna fall. 808, heartbeat, feel it in your chest. Put my pain into the music, gave it my best. 808, heartbeat, heavy in the night. Everything I feel I put into this mic. 808, heartbeat, this is who I am. Every single bar, part of my plan. 808, heartbeat, 808, heartbeat. Music and my soul will never be beat. 808, feel it. 808, feel it. 808, feel it. 808, my soul, my soul.
Yeah. Born different. It's not a curse. That's a gift. Remember that. Born different in a world that wants the same. Every time I walked in every room I felt the shame of standing out, of being just a little too much, of having thoughts and dreams that no one else would touch. Teacher said sit down, conform and just comply. Everything inside me screamed I'd rather die than live a life that wasn't really mine. Different wasn't broken, different was the sign that I was meant for something more than ordinary, that my path was gonna be extraordinary. Every bully, every laugh, every pointed finger, every painful memory that continues to linger was just the universe preparing me for more. Pain became the key that unlocked every door of opportunity, of purpose, of my calling. Born different means you never fear the falling.
Born different, born different. In a world that wants you plain and simple. Born different,
different. Let your difference be your signal. Born different, born different. What they hated is what made you special. Born different, born different. Wear your difference like a medal. Grew into the person that they told me not to be, and every single thing they said about me set me free. Freedom in the knowing that their words were never truth. Just the fears of ordinary people and their proof that they were scared of anything that didn't fit their mold. Everything they labeled strange was actually gold. I was mining diamonds where they thought was only dirt. Every different thing about me that they said would hurt. My chances in this world, my opportunities ahead became the very weapons that I carry now instead. Born different is a blessing wrapped inside a curse. Looking like a setback, but it always could be worse than being ordinary, than being just the same as everyone around you playing someone else's game. I'd rather be the outcast, rather be the strange one, than spend my whole life pretending to be the plain one. Every scar is a story, every art is your glory. Everything that made you strange is the thing that's gonna make you change the world around you for the better. Wear your difference like a sweater, in the cold it keeps you warm. Born different is your norm. Now I look around at all the different ones like me, and I see the beauty in the strange and the free. Spirits who refuse to let the world conform them, who survive the storm instead of letting it transform them into something safe and small and easy to digest. Born different people always give their very best, because they have no template, have no path to follow. Every step into the unknown they have to swallow. Fear and push it down and keep on moving forward. The bravest thing a person does is being outward. With the thing that makes them different, makes them stand apart. Born different is a movement, it is not just art. It's a way of living, it's a way of being. It's the difference between existing and truly seeing the world in all its color and complexity. Born different is my gift and my identity. Born different, born different, born different, born different. In a world that wants you plain and simple. Born different, born different, born different, born different. Let your difference be your symbol. Born different, born different, born different, born different. What they hated is what made you special. Born different, born different, born different, born different. Wear your difference like a medal. Born different, stay different, be different, live different. Different is the gift, different is the power, different is what blooms in the darkest hour.
City never stops, neither do we. Run the city, that's the only way to be. Let's go.
Run the city from the east side to the west. Put my name on every corner, every block, every crest of every hill in this metropolis I call home. In this city made of concrete, I was never alone. Cause the city is my family, city is my blood. Every alley, every rooftop, every street and every stud of the pavement holds my footprints, holds my memory. Every corner of the city is a part of me. Midnight runs through downtown, lights a blur. Everything they said I couldn't be is what I were. Every single day a transformation. Every single block I hit a new foundation. For the empire I'm building in this sucker sprawls. Started with nothing but I'm giving it my all. City gave me hustle, city gave me grit, and I'm gonna run this city till I drop is watching as I navigate the night. Every single avenue illuminated bright. With the neon glow of dreams I'm chasing down. This is how you earn the crown of every town. Hit the studio at midnight, leave it dawn. Every single track I make another pawn. Moved across the board in this chess game of life. Every single move I make cut sharp as a knife. Through the competition, through the doubt and fear. Everything they whispered, everything I hear just fuels a fire burning in my chest. Running through this city, never gonna rest until every single borough knows my name. Until every single block has felt my flame. When the city means you own the narrative. Every single story that you live and give. East side, west side, north and south. Every word I say comes straight from the mouth of someone who has lived it, breathed it, bled it. Never once forgot it, never once misled it. City in my veins, city in my soul. Running every block until I reach my goal. Years of running turned me into something more than just another face that the city bore into existence. I became the city's voice. Every single track I make is every person's choice. Whoever felt invisible in the unseen, whoever felt like nobody will look at me. I ran the city so that you could run it too. Everything I did it all for you. For the kids on corners, for the dreamers in the dark, for everyone who carries a city in their heart. This is more than rap, this is documentation of a life lived fully without hesitation. Run the city, man, you never stop believing. Even when the cold nights leave you shivering and heaving with exhaustion. With the weight of all the dreams, nothing in the city is as hard as it seems. Run the city, run the city. From the bottom to the top, nothing pretty. Run the city, run the city. Every single block belongs to me. Run the city, run the city. Midnight to the morning, that's the key. Run the city, run the city. Watch me make my history. Run the city, never stop. All the way to the top. City is mine, city is ours. Running all night under the stars.
Feel that bass in your chest. That's my soul talking to you. West side. Let's go. Got that bass in my soul, feel it rumble through the floor. Every beat I drop, got the whole crowd wanting more. Started from the west side, grinding on the block. Never had a clock, cause we never gonna stop. Chrome wheels spinning on the boulevard at night. Every single dream I had, I fought with all my might. Mama always told me, boy, you got that something special. Every rhyme I wrote was like a letter to the people. Low rider mentality, we bounce but we grind. Leave the negativity and the fake ones behind. Palm trees and pavement, that's the life I know. Sunshine and struggle everywhere that I go. In the studio at midnight, cooking up the sauce. Every track I lay is gonna make them feel the loss of ever doubt me, of ever counting me out. This is what the west side is all about.
Got bass in my soul, feel it in your bones. From the bottom to the top, this is how we go. Bass in my soul, shaking up the room. Every single night, dropping heavy tunes. Bass in my soul, this is who I am. Came up from the struggle, now you understand. Bass in my soul, bass in my soul. Watch me take control.
Treasures in the trunk, pushing all the watts. Every single track hits different than the last. Hypocrisy so low, make the windows rattle. In this music game, I came to fight the battle. Engineers said turn it down, I said turn it up. Every time they told me no, I told them what's up. Mixing all the elements, the low and the high. Putting all my passion and my pain in every cry. This ain't just production, this is architecture. Building sonic cathedrals, I'm the music sculptor. Every bass note placed with surgical precision. Every track I drop is more than just a decision.
It's a statement, it's a movement, it's a revolution. Music is the only thing that gave me a solution to the problems and the pain and the empty nights. And I'm gonna keep on fighting for my musical rights.
In my soul, feel it in your bones, from the bottom to the top. This is how we go. Bass in my soul, shaking up the room. Every single night, dropping heavy tunes. Bass in my soul, this is who I am. Came up from the struggle, now you understand. Bass in my soul, bass in my soul. Watch me take control.
Turn the bass up, turn it up higher. Feel the music burning like a fire. Every single speaker pushing to the limit. This is my world and I'm already in it. Low end frequencies hit you in the chest. Put my heart and soul into every test. Music is the language that we all can speak, and this heavy bass is what I seek. Now they feel the bass from a mile away. Every track I drop gets heavier every day. Built a reputation on that low end sound. Shaking up the speakers, shaking up the ground. From the West Coast studios to the world stage. Turning every chapter, writing every page. This is my legacy, this is what I leave. Every single note is something you should believe. Bass so heavy, make the building shake. Every single record that I drop awake. The sleeping masses, open up their ears. This is what I've been building over all these years. Sitting rhythm, that's my mother tongue. Since the very first beat that I ever strung. Bass in my soul from the very start. And it's gonna keep on beating from the heart.
Got that bass in my soul, feel it in your bones, from the bottom to the top. This is how we go. Bass in my soul, shaking up the room. Every single night, dropping heavy tunes. Bass in my soul, this is who I am. Came up from the struggle, now you understand. Bass in my soul, bass in my soul. Watch me take control.
Feel that bass deep in your chest. That's my story. That's my best. West side forever. Never gonna rest. Bass in my soul. Put it to the test.
Fire and frequency. That's all I got. Let's burn this down.
Fire in my chest and frequency in my veins. Every single track I drop falls like acid rain. On the industry, on the competition, on the game. Every time I step in the booth, nothing stays the same. Combustion in the speaker when the bass drops hard. Every single bar I write is another shard of the mirror that reflects the truth back at you. Everything I say is everything I've been through. Fire doesn't discriminate, it burns what it burns. And frequency doesn't apologize, it goes where it turns. I am both of these elements, fused into one. Every single track I make, blazing like the sun. Hot enough to melt the platinum records they sold. Hot enough to make the silver turn to gold. Fire and frequency, that's my combination. see. That's the legacy. Everything I burn is my sin with frequency, fire and frequency, setting everything ablaze with this energy. Fire and frequency, race so hot it burns. Can't you feel the heat in me? Fire and frequency, from the bottom to the top. This is what it's meant to be. Fire and frequency, burning down the ceiling. This is how I stay free. Fire, 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 frequency, fire and frequency. That's my legacy. Burn it down, build it up. Fire and frequency, never gonna stop.
Ghost in the machine, you can't see me but I'm there. In every algorithm in the digital layer. Moving through the networks, through the data streams. This ain't science fiction, this is digital dreams. Made reality, the world has changed around us. Technology has come to find and bound us. To the screens, to the feeds, to the endless scroll. But there's still a human heartbeat in my soul. Ghost in the machine doesn't mean I'm less than human. It means I learned to navigate the new dimension that we're living in. The analog to digital. Every word I speak is now political. In the age of information, misinformation, I'm the ghost that's haunting every corporation that thought they owned the narrative, thought they owned the sound. Ghost in the machine, I'm gonna run them to the ground. Ghost in the machine, moving through the system where the data streams. Ghost in the machine, I'm the thing they can't control inside the dream. Ghost in the machine, heavy bass and heavy truth between the scenes. Ghost in the machine, nothing is as simple as it seems. Bits and bytes and algorithms running life. Digital existence cutting sharp as knife. Through the analog world that used to be. Before the internet rewrote our history. Now I move to both worlds simultaneously. The physical and digital identity. One foot in the world, one foot in the code. Every single day I carry a double load of being human in a world that's going virtual. Being real is something that's becoming fictional. Ghost in the machine means I remember what it felt like for December of whatever year it was that everything went online. Before the digital replaced the human design. But I carry both because both are what I am. Ghost in the machine running my own program. In the servers in the cloud. Ghost in the machine speaking loud. Heavy bass transmitting through the wire. Digital and human both on fire. Ghost in the machine will be deleted. Every time they try, I'm just repeating. In another form, another place. Ghost in the machine can't be erased. Now the future's here and it looks like me. Ghost in the machine finally running free through the systems, through the platforms, through the code. Carrying the weight of the charge of the road. But never losing sight of what is real. Never losing sight of what I feel.
Heavy is the crown, but somebody's gotta wear it. That somebody is me. Let's go. Heavy is the crown, but I was born to wear it. Every single burden that it brings, I have to bear it. Throne was never given, had to build it with my hands. Every single kingdom built on blood and shifting sands. Leadership is lonely at the very top. Once you start ascending, there is no way to stop. Cause the people looking up need someone standing tall. And if the king falls down, then everyone will fall. Carried all the weight of every expectation. Built an empire out of pure determination. Morning comes and with it comes the heavy crown again. Every single day a new battle to begin. But I wear it with the pride of everything I've earned. Every single lesson that my life has taught me burned into the fabric of my soul, into my DNA. This is who I am and I'm not going away. Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. But I keep on standing, never let it bring me down. Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. Built us from the bottom, built us from the ground. Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. But a king without his burden is a king without renown. Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. Watch me where it's standing, never looking down. Every great achievement comes with greater sacrifice. Everything worth having in this life has got a price. Paid in sweat and tears and years of sleepless nights. Paid in every battle and in every single fight that I chose to take instead of walking the other way. That's why the crown sits on my head at the end of the day. Not because it's easy, not because it's light, but because I chose the heavy thing and chose to fight for everything I believed in, everything I stood for. Every door that stopped me made me want it more. Crown of all my struggles, crown of all my pain, crown of every loss and everything to gain. In this life we only get the things that we deserve, and I deserve this crown because I had the nerve to keep on going when the easy thing was quitting, to keep on swinging when the darkness kept on hitting. Heavy is the crown, yes, but light is the soul of someone who has paid the cost and finally reached their goal. Every king who ever lived knows what the heavy feels like, and every king who wears the crown knows what the real deal feels like. Now I stand before you with the crown upon my head. Every single word I speak is something that I said with conviction and with purpose and with absolute truth. I am the living evidence, I am the living proof that the crown, however heavy, can be worn with grace. That the burdens of the many can be carried with space for humanity, for kindness, for the ones below who are climbing up the mountain in the rain and snow. I reach my hand back down and help them up the hill, cause the crown means nothing if you only serve your fill of glory and of power and of accolade. The greatest kings are measured by the difference that they made. Heavy is the crown, but lighter is the heart of someone who has lived their life as both a king and art. And when they lay me down and take the crown away, I know that everything I did will echo and will stay. Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown, but I keep on standing, never let it bring me down. Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. Built this from the bottom, built this from the ground. Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. But a king without his burden is a king without renown. Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. Watch me where it's standing, never looking down. Heavy is the crown, but I wear it still. Built this with my will, built this with my skill. Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. But I'm standing up, never gonna drown.
Kings don't beg, I don't care how much I need it. If the price of getting there is my dignity, I'll cede it back to whoever tried to put conditions on my crown. A king without his dignity is just a man who's down on his knees for something that he could have built himself. I'd rather start with honor than have everything else. With the shame of having traded what I was for what I got. A king who sold his soul ain't worth a single thought. Every door I knocked on that refused to open wide, I just built my own door, walked through it with pride. Kings don't beg, kings build, kings create. Kings make their own destiny, kings control their fate. Every time the world said no, I heard it as direction to a different path that needed my own perfection. Kings don't beg for seats at tables that exclude them. Kings build bigger tables so humble myself before the gatekeepers. I told them I'm the gate and they should look for the keepers elsewhere, cause this gate was built by my own hands. From the concrete, from the steel, from the shifting sands of an industry that changes faster than the seasons. Begging for permission is for people without reasons to believe in their own worth, to know their own value. King mentality means only you can assail you. Chase your own approval, seek your own reflection in the mirror of the work done with perfection. Kings don't beg because they understand their worth from the moment they arrived upon this earth. Everything they needed was already inside them. Every external validation just to blind them to the truth that they were born already royalty. Kings don't beg, kings live in loyalty themselves to their craft, to their vision and their mission. Kings don't beg, that ain't the tradition. Crown on your head, worked in your chest. Kings don't beg, kings give their best. Dignity first, always and forever. Kings don't beg, not now, not never. Now the ones who laughed are watching how I move. Every single king will eventually find his groove, and mine is in the music, in the bars, in the frequency. Every word I speak is my royal decree that I will never compromise my work for their approval. Every obstacle they placed I treated as removal of the people who were never meant to be in my story. Kings write their own narrative, kings claim their own glory. Not from anyone who never believed at the start, but from everyone who ever felt it from the heart. The music, the message, the movement that I'm making. Kings don't beg for what they know is worth the taking. Through merit, through excellence, through work. Kings don't beg, and kings don't shirk the responsibility of wearing what they've earned. Kings don't beg, that lesson has been learned. Kings don't beg, kings don't kneel, kings don't compromise on what is real. Kings don't beg, kings don't fold, kings stand up right in the heat and cold. Kings don't beg, kings don't wait, kings create their own and make their fate. Kings don't beg, from the ground down to the very last leg. Kings don't beg, never have, never will. Crown on my head, moving forward still. Kings don't beg, kings don't
Low end theory, that's where music lives, and the frequencies below what ordinary gives to the ear. The bass is where the soul resides, where the truth of every rhythm hides. Jazz musicians knew it from the very start. A bright bass is the beating heart of every composition, every song. Without the low end, nothing can belong to the space it occupies within the sound. Low end theory keeps it rooted to the ground. 808 is just the modern evolution of the bass guitar, the low-end solution to the problem of connection of the feel. Without the bass, the music isn't real. In the body, in the chest, in the gut, low-end theory keeps the door wide shut on anything that tries to float away. Bass keeps everything in place every day. Low-end theory, low-end theory. Everything you feel is everything you hear me. Low-end theory, low-end theory. Bass is where the soul lives, can you feel me? Low-end theory, low-end theory. From the upright bass to the 808 nearly. Low-end theory, low-end theory. This is how the music speaks most clearly. physics of the bass wave moving slow. Low frequency, the last thing audiophiles knows that the sub bass moves the air around you. Physical sensation of the music found you in your chest before it reached your ears. Bass has been communicating through the years, across cultures, across continents, across time. Every human civilization built around a rhyme, and underneath that rhyme, the bass was always there. Throttle drums to orchestras to boom bap in the air. Low end is the universal language spoken. Every time a bass string has been broken from too much soul put into the playing. Every bassist every day just saying through the frequency that rattles bones. Low end theory is the truth that atones for every superficial treble heavy track. Low end theory always brings it back. Feel the bass move through you. This is what it's meant to do. Physics and emotion meeting, heart and science both competing for the space inside your soul. Bassline making everything whole. Low end theory isn't just a phrase, it's the reason music still amazes. Know the secret of the low. Every great beat ever made, put it below everything else in the mix. Sub-bass foundation. Every great producer's primary education is an understanding how the bass creates the feeling, how the low end is the music's primary healing agent, the frequency that calms the nervous system. Low end theory, not just rhythm, it's biology, it's therapy, it's truth. From the womb we felt the bass, that's the proof that we were always tuned to the low end. From the very start to the very end of our lives, the bass is where we live. And every producer worth their name will give the bass its proper place within the mix. Low end theory, that's the only fix. Low end theory, low end theory. Everything you feel is everything you hear me. Low end theory, low end theory. Bass is where the soul lives, can you feel me? Low end theory, low end theory. From the upright bass to the 808 nearly. Low end theory, low end theory. This is how the music speaks most clearly. Low end theory. Bass is life. Low end theory. Cuts like a knife. Through the silence. Through the noise. Low end theory. That's my voice.
Midnight frequencies filling up the air. Studio at 2 a.m. nobody else is there. Just me and all my demons in this microphone. Every night I come in here, I find my way back home. Dark outside the window, but it's bright inside my mind. Every single verse I write leaves something else behind.
all the doubt, all the fear, all the second guessing. Every night in this booth is another kind of blessing. Midnight is my hour when the world falls asleep, and all the things I've been holding on to I release into the music, in the frequency and sound. This is where I lost myself, this is where I found the version of me that was hiding in the dark. Midnight frequencies igniting every spark of creativity, of purpose and of drive. Midnight is the hour that I feel most alive. Mid frequencies, midnight frequencies, feel them in the air around you. Midnight frequencies, midnight frequencies, let the music finally surround you. Midnight frequencies, midnight frequencies, this is where the truth comes out. Midnight frequencies, midnight frequencies, this is what it's all about. 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. the same. Every single hour of the night became my claim to the throne of my craft, to the peak of my art. Every midnight session where I gave my whole heart to the music that was waiting to be born. Every track a testament to every sleepless morn that I chose the studio over rest and comfort. Every sacrifice became my greatest asset. Midnight frequencies travel far and wide, through the walls and through the city and the countryside. Someone somewhere hears it in the darkest hour, and the midnight frequencies give them back their power. This is why I do this, this is why I grind in the midnight hours till I lose my mind in the best possible way, in the best possible sense. Midnight frequencies breaking down every fence. Dark outside, bright in here. Midnight coming, have no fear. Every frequency a key, unlocking everything in me. Midnight never stops the flow. Midnight always steals the show. Bass so heavy in the night. Midnight frequencies feel right. Dawn is coming, but I'm not done yet. Still got bars to write, and that's a debt to myself for every night. I chose to sleep over the music. Every promise I should keep. Midnight frequencies are calling out my name. Every single night of my life, they do the same. Draw me to the studio, draw me to the booth. Every midnight session is a search for the truth about myself, about my powers, about my heart. Every single frequency, a piece of my heart. Broke out to the universe at night. Open somewhere, someone feels the light inside the heavy bass, inside the dark production. Midnight frequency divine just construction of a song and a soul behind the sound. Midnight is where lost ones come to be found. Midnight frequencies, midnight frequencies, feel them in the air around you. Midnight frequencies, midnight frequencies, let the music finally surround you. Midnight frequencies, midnight frequencies, this is where the truth comes out. Midnight frequencies, midnight frequencies, this is what it's all about. Midnight frequencies, never stop. Midnight frequencies, take me to the top. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. the same. Midnight frequency, that's my name. New York City, concrete throne, born in the struggle, never alone. Let's go. Built my throne out of concrete and stone. From the 5 boroughs, I made this my home. Every borough taught me something different about life. Brooklyn gave me toughness, Bronx gave me the strife. Harlem gave me culture, Queens gave me the pride. Manhattan gave me ambition, but I stayed on my side. Never forgot where I came from, never will. Every single rhyme I write gives me a chill.
down my spine cause I know this is real. Everything I rap about is something that I feel. Grew up in the buildings where the heat pipes clang, where the summer nights were long and the block just rang. With the sounds of the city, sirens and beats, this is where my music lives, on these concrete streets. Every single word I say is carved in stone, building up my empire, building up my throne. Concrete throne, built it on my own, from the ground up through the blood and bone. Concrete throne, this is where I reign, through the sun, the snow, the wind, the rain. Concrete throne, nobody gave me this, everything I have came from the abyss. Concrete throne, concrete throne, kings don't kneel, kings stand alone. Pen to pad, that's where the magic happens. Every single verse hits harder than it has been. Before I learned that words are weapons loaded, every line I write leaves them all exploded. Underground to mainstream, but I kept it gritty, representing every single block in every city. Never changed my style, never sold my soul. Every bar spit is worth its weight in gold. From the bodega steps to the stadium shows, this is how the story of a real MC goes. Mentor in the mirror every single morning, look myself dead in the eyes without warning. Tell myself today is gonna be the day that every single doubt is gonna fade away. Built this with my hands, built this with my mind, left all the pretenders and the fakes behind. Concrete throne, built it on my own, from the ground up through the blood and bone. Concrete throne, this is where I reign, through the sun, the snow, the wind, the rain. Concrete throne, nobody gave me this, everything I have came from the abyss. Concrete throne, concrete throne, kings don't kneel, kings stand alone. Every borough, every block, every street, every single battle that I had to meet built me up and made me who I am today, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Concrete jungle, concrete dreams, nothing is as easy as it seems, but I kept on pushing, kept on grinding hard, and now I'm standing at the top of the yard. Legacy is everything in this rap game. Every verse I drop is gonna stake my claim on the throne I built from nothing but determination. This is more than music, this is a foundation for the kids who grew up just like me, looking for a way out, trying to be free. I became the proof that dreams can come alive, that even in the darkness you can still survive. Throne made of concrete doesn't mean it's cold, the warmth is in the stories and the truth I told. Every single struggle turned into a lesson, every single setback turned into a blessing. Looking back I wouldn't change a single thing, every pain I felt just made me wanna sing louder and harder with more conviction. This is my life and this is my depiction. Concrete throne, built it on my own, from the ground up through the blood and bone. Concrete throne, this is where I reign, through the sun, the snow, the wind, the rain. Concrete throne, nobody gave me this, everything I have came from the abyss. Concrete throne, concrete throne, kings don't kneel, kings stand alone. Concrete throne, New York forever, never forget where you came from. Throne built on sweat, throne built on tears, throne built on years of grinding right here.
No days off. You hear me? No days off.
Let's get it. 5 in the morning and I'm already up, while the rest of the world is still filling their cup with sleep and excuses and reasons to wait. I'm already working, I refuse to be late to my own destiny, to my own greatness. Every single second I'm eliminating the basics of mediocrity, pushing past the limit. If there's a ceiling up above, I'm gonna hit it. Break right through it and keep climbing higher. Every single day I throw fuel on the fire. No vacation, no holiday, no days off ever. If you want the top, you gotta grind now or never. Watch the lazy ones complain about the situation, while I put my head down, started building my foundation. Stone by stone, brick by brick, every single day. There ain't no shortcut, there ain't no easy way.
No days off, no days off. Grinding till I make it, never gonna stop. No days off, no days off. From the bottom to the top, give it everything I've got. No days off, no days off. Every single morning before the sun is up. No days off, no days off. Going in the grind until you fill the cup.
They said rest is important, I said rest when I'm dead.
every single second. I got visions in my head of the life I'm building, of the empire I'm creating. Every single obstacle just got me more motivated. Turn the pain to power, turn the doubt to drive. Every single setback kept me more alive than I ever been before. Hungry at the core, every door that closed just made me want it more. Late nights, early mornings, weekends don't exist. Every opportunity I take and never miss. Calendar says Saturday, my mind says work day. Monday through Sunday, every single day's a work day. Sacrifice the comfort for the life you wanna live. Everything you're holding back, you gotta learn to give. To the game, to the grind, to the vision in your mind. Leave the average life and all the excuses behind. No days off, no days off. Grinding till I make it, never gonna stop. No days off, no days off. From the bottom to the top, give it everything I've got. No days off, no days off. Every single morning before the sun is up. No days off, no days off. Pour it in the grind until you feel the cup. When they sleeping, I'm working. When they playing, I'm lurking. In the studio, in the zone, building everything I own from scratch, from the ground. Every dollar, every pound of sweat that I put in is how the top I'm getting in. Years went by, now they see the results. What they thought was crazy, now they call it the pulse of the movement of the culture. I was ahead of my time. Every single day off, I fuse was another dime in the bank of greatness in the vault of success. Every sacrifice I made, I gave my absolute best. Now they wanna talk about the overnight success. What they didn't see was all the sleepless nights and stress. All the times I wanted to quit, but I didn't. All the times the goal fell far, but I hit it. Cause the days off, I refuse again, the days that count. Every drop of sweat turned into the final amount of everything I dreamed of, everything I worked for. Every door is open now that once was a locked door. No days off, turned into no regrets. And every single goal I had, I already met. No days off, no days off. Grinding till I make it, never gonna stop. No days off, no days off. From the bottom to the top, give it everything I've got. No days off, no days off. Every single morning before the sun is up. No days off, no days off. Pour it in the grind until you fill the cup. No days off, never gonna stop. Keep grinding, keep climbing, all the way to the top. No days off, no days off.
Pay attention to the details. The devil lives in the details. You've been warned.
Devil in the details of the contract that you signed. Read between the lines, he was there the whole time. Every single clause designed to take your soul. Every single promise that they made was just to control the narrative, the story, every word you say. The devil in the details always finds a way to twist the truth to make the lie look like the fact. And by the time you realize you can never go back, watch the ones who smile the most, they hiding something. Every perfect presentation hiding something coming that you didn't see, that you couldn't foresee. Devil in the details always worked on me till I learned to read the fine print every time, till I learned to look beneath the surface. Every rhyme that the world is selling me, I look for what's underneath. Devil in the details, roses with the thorns beneath. Devil in the details, devil in the details, devil in the details, devil in the details. Every pretty picture hides 1,000 nails. Devil in the details, devil in the details, devil in the details, devil in the details. Watch your back or end up in the wrong trails. Devil in the details, devil in the details, devil in the details, devil in the details. Look beneath the surface for the story fails. Devil in the details, devil in the details, devil in the details, devil in the details. Truth is hidden where the night prevails. Trust no one who comes to you too easy. Every invitation that looks good gets me queasy. Cause nothing free was ever really free. Always got a cost that you eventually see. When the bill comes due and he can't pay the price, everything that glittered was
twice. Everything they tell you, ask yourself the price of believing, of accepting, of not questioning the narrative they're selling without any reckoning. Critical thinking is the weapon that I carry. Every situation makes me cautious, makes me wary. But awareness is the armor that I wear. Devil in the details, but I know he's there.
Eyes open, never sleeping. The details worth keeping. In the back of your mind, cause the devil you'll find in the place that looks safest, in the face that looks gracious, in the deal that seems perfect,
Under everything's surface.
Now I move through this world with open eyes, never fully trusting every single thing I find. Every handshake is a moment of assessment. Every conversation holds a deeper lesson about the nature of the people in the world we live in, about the price of every single thing that's given. I don't say this out of paranoia or a fear. I say this cause the truth is something everybody needs to hear. Devil in the detail doesn't mean don't trust at all. It means look carefully before you answer every call. It means read the contract, understand the clause. It means question everything and everyone, because the ones who came before us paid the price of ignorance, and now we carry that collective consequence. So I put it in the music so you know what I know. Devil in the details everywhere you go. Devil in the details. Devil in the details. Devil in the details. Devil in the details. Every pretty picture hides 1,000 nails. Devil in the details. Devil in the details. Devil in the details. Devil in the details. Watch your back or end up in the wrong trails. Devil in the details. Devil in the details. Devil in the details. Devil in the details. Look beneath the surface for the story fails. Devil in the details. Devil in the details. Devil in the details. Devil in the details. Truth is hidden where the night prevails. Read the veils. read the fine print, question everything.
Devil in the details.
That's the truth I bring. Eyes wide open, never gonna sleep.
Devil in the details.
Truth is what I keep. Shadows follow me wherever that I go. In the heavy bass I found a place to grow. Out of the darkness, into something more. Every shadow is a doorway, not a door. Slammed in my face is just a passageway to the other side of every darkest day. Shadows and bass, that's the composition of my inner world, that's my disposition. Neither fully dark nor fully in the light, living in the space between the day and night, where the bass lives, where the low end breathes, where the truth grows like the oldest, tallest trees. In the shadow of the sunlight, shadow of the fame, every shadow has a name and mine's the same as the music that I make, the frequencies I find. Shadows and bass, all the canvas of my mind. Shadows and bass, shadows and bass, finding all the truth in the shadowed space. Shadows and bass, shadows and bass, heavy in the dark, heavy in the place. Shadows and bass, shadows and bass, this is where I live and this is where I face. Shadows and bass, shadows and bass, every shadow leads me to a higher grade. Philosophy of shadows says the dark defines the light. You can't appreciate the day without the night. Every heavy bass note is the shadow of the treble. Every darkness faced is how we reach the next level of understanding, of awareness of the self. Every book of darkness pulled from off the shelf of experience adds something to the story. Every shadow walked through adds a piece of glory
to the life that's being written. Day by day, shadows give the contrast that the light can't save. I am not afraid of my own darkness now. I learn to use it, learn to take a bow to the shadow, knowing it will always be beside me. And the heavy bass will always be to guide me through the night into the dawn, through every space. Shadows and bass, that's my saving grace. In the shadow of the doubt, that's where the truth comes out. In the bass beneath the song, that's where I belong. Shadows make the sunlight bright, bass makes silence feel right. Shadows and bass combine, it's how I free my mind. Now the philosophy is turned into a lifestyle. Every shadow I encounter adds another smile to the collection of the things that made me stronger. Every dark night made the journey even longer, but more beautiful, more rich, more full of meaning. Every shadow gave my life a different leaning toward the truth, toward the depth, toward the real. Everything the shadows taught me how to feel, with fullness, with completeness, with the knowledge that the darkness is a kind of living college, where the lessons are expensive but worth paying. Every shadow in the baseline is me saying that I've learned to walk through darkness without fear, that the heavy bass is always present here, in my chest, in my soul, in my every creation. Shadows and bass are my foundation. Shadows and bass, shadows and bass, finding all the truth in the shadowed space. Shadows and bass, shadows and bass, heavy in the dark, heavy in the place. Shadows and bass, shadows and bass, this is where I live and this is where I face. Shadows and bass, shadows and bass, every shadow leads me to a higher grace. Shadows pull, bass waves. Shadows and bass, that's all I need. Dark and heavy, light and free. Shadows and bass, that is me.
Undefeated, not because I never fail, but because every time I fell, I rose from hell. Back on my feet before the count could reach the 10. And every time I lost, I came back stronger than before the fall, before the pain, before the doubt. Undefeated means you know what you're about. When the whole world counted me already done, I laced my boots back up and I kept on running through the storm, through the fire, through the hurt. Every single time they thought they saw me in the dirt, they forgot that dirt is where the seeds begin to grow. And from the lowest points I had the furthest way to go, up to everything I was always meant to be. Undefeated is the truth that lives in me, not the record on the wall, not the trophies on the shelf. Undefeated is the war I won against myself. Undefeated, undefeated. Every single time they thought they had me beaten. Undefeated, undefeated. Stood back up and showed them I was not defeated. Undefeated, undefeated. Through the fire and the storm, I kept on breathing. Undefeated, undefeated. This is who I am and this is what I'm being. Round after round after round and I'm still standing. Every single blow that life dealt I was handling. With my head held high, even when it hurt to lift. Every single struggle is a God-given gift that makes me harder, makes me better than before. Every loss just made me hungry for more. The victory, the triumph, the reward that comes to everyone who fights and never gets bored of the battle. Never tired of the war, against complacency, against the days that bore you down until you think you can't go on. But that's exactly when the champion is born. In the darkest moment when you have nothing left, when you're fighting with your very last breath. That's when undefeated means the most. That's when you become the champion coast to coast. Never tapped out, never gave up. Every time I felt I got back up. Undefeated in my mind first. Before the victory comes the thirst. For the win, for the top, for the prize. Undefeated is the look in my eyes. Every single morning I'll wake up and fight. Undefeated from the morning to the night. Now the record shows a life of rising from the ashes. Every single star a battle that surpasses the expectation of what someone from my background could accomplish when they chose to not back down. Undefeated is the story of persistence, of pushing through despite the heavy resistance of a world that said your kind don't make it there. Undefeated is my answer to their stare of disbelief, of doubt, of condescension. Undefeated rose above every single tension that they put between my dreams and my reality. And now the proof is here for everyone to see. Undefeated record written in the music. Every single track the way that I would use it. As a weapon against giving up as evidence. When undefeated is a choice, not just a coincidence. Undefeated, undefeated. Every single time they thought they had me beat it. Undefeated, undefeated. Stood back up and showed them I was not defeated. Undefeated, undefeated. Through the fire and the storm I kept on breathing. Undefeated, undefeated. This is who I am and this is what I'm being. Undefeated man, still standing, still breathing, still fighting. Undefeated, always will be undefeated. That is me.
Welcome to the trap cathedral, where the sinners and the saints kneel. Feel that bass in your soul. Let us begin.
Step inside the trap cathedral, leave your doubts at the door. Never been a place like this, never been here before. Stained glass windows made of album art and dreams. Nothing in this world is ever quite what it seems. Organ plays the low notes, bassline hits the pew. Every single soul in here is looking for something true. Congregation of the broken, congregation of the real. Everyone who ever came here came because they feel the music like a sermon. Every bar a prayer, every heavy bass note echoing through the air. Trap beats like a heartbeat in the house of sound. This is where the lost ones come to be found. Altar made of speaker stacks 100 feet high, reaching up to where the bass notes touch the sky. Welcome to the cathedral where the 808 rings, where the heavy bass washes over all your pain. Trap cathedral, hear the bass ring out. This is what the music's all about. Trap cathedral, heavy in the soul. Let the low-end frequencies make you whole. Trap cathedral, everybody kneel. This is the most real thing you'll ever feel. Trap cathedral, trap cathedral. Bass so heavy it's primeval. Pews are filled with people who the world forgot. Every single one of them giving everything they got to the music, to the beat, to the heavy bass. Finding in the rhythm what they couldn't find in grace. Of the ordinary world outside these sacred walls, where the 808 echoes down the marble halls. Choir made a synthesizer singing high, while the bass line rumbles underneath the just like blessings from above. Heavy frequencies filled with love. Every single note a revelation. Music is our only true salvation. In the trapped cathedral we believe in the power of the bass to help us breathe. Through the darkness, through the pain, heavy music falling like the rain.
Enter through the back door to the world outside, but carry all that bass and let it be your guide. Through the concrete jungle, through the daily grind, let the trap cathedral live inside your mind. Every time you hear a heavy bass drop fall, remember what you felt inside those sacred walls. The congregation scatters, but the music stays in the memory of all those holy bass-filled days. Trap cathedral built not out of stone, but out of every beat that ever shook your bones. Out of every bass note that ever hit your chest. Out of every track that ever gave your soul its rest. This is the religion of the heavy sound, where the lost are always inevitably found. In the bass, in the beat, in the rhythm, in the rhyme. Trap cathedral standing at the end of time. Trap cathedral, hear the bass ring out. This is what the music's all about. Trap cathedral, heavy in the soul. Let the low-end frequencies make you whole. Trap cathedral, everybody kneel. This is the most real thing you'll ever feel. Trap cathedral, bass so heavy it's primeval. Let the bass be your prayer. Let the beat be your hymn. In the trap cathedral, we all win.
Yeah. Listen up. Street never sleeps, never sleeps. Eyes wide open when the city breathes. Yeah. Woke up at the bottom, now I'm climbing up the ladder. Every single hater said my dreams didn't matter. Started with nothing but a pen and a vision. Made every sacrifice and every hard decision. Concrete jungle taught me how to fight and survive. Every single night I had to grind just to thrive. Saw my homies fall off, watched them lose their way. Told myself I'd make it to a better day. Mama worked 3 jobs just to keep the lights on. I was in the dark room writing rhymes till the dawn. Every scar on my body tells a different story. Walked through the fire just to find my glory. They said I couldn't do it, said I'd never make it. But every dream I had, I refused to forsake it. Count the blessings, not the losses on this road I'm paving. This is more than music, this is my soul I'm saving. Street never sleeps, I never sleep. Running through the darkness, running through the deep. Came from nothing, going everything. Watch me rise up, watch me spread my wings. Street never sleeps, I never sleep. Every promise that I made, I'm gonna keep. Came from the bottom to the top of the game. Nothing's ever gonna be the same. Used to count the change just to eat a meal. Now I'm counting blessings, learning how to feel. Every door that closed just opened up another. Lost some friends along the way, but gained some brothers. In this game of life, you gotta play it smart. Put your blood, your sweat, your tears into your art. Midnight sessions in the studio, going hard. Every single bar, I write another battle scar. They were sleeping on me, now they wide awake. Every move I make is calculated, no mistake. Built this empire brick by brick, day by day. Nothing came for free, I had in every single pay. My city raised me, made me tough and cold. But underneath this armor, got a heart of gold. Through the rain and thunder, through the storm and pain. Everything I lost, I'm gonna get back again. Street never sleeps, I never sleep. Running through the darkness, running through the deep. Came from nothing, going everything. Watch me rise up, watch me spread my wings. Street never
count it up. They said I'd never rise, I never gave up. Every single night I fought the demons in my head. Chose to keep on living, chose the path ahead. This ain't just a song, this is my testimony. Every word I speak is real, ain't no phony. Went from broken down to standing tall and proud, screaming out my story to the whole damn crowd. Now the table's turning, now the world is watching. Every single move I make, they keep on clocking. Used to be invisible, now I'm on the radar. Came from far below, but now I'm going far. Every sacrifice my family made for me, I'm carrying that weight and I'ma set them free. This is not just rap, this is my life story. Everything I do is dedicated to my glory. Midnight to the morning, never stop the grind. Leaving all the doubters and the haters far behind. In this concrete jungle, only strongest survive. And I'm still standing here, still very much alive. Count the lessons, not the losses on this path I'm taking. Every single moment is a chance worth making. Street raised me up in street, gonna see me rise. Truth is in my music, can't disguise these eyes. Street never sleeps, I never sleep. Running through the darkness, running through the deep. Came from nothing, going everything. Watch me rise up, watch me spread my wings. Street never sleeps, I never sleep. Every promise that I made, I'm gonna keep. Came from the bottom to the top of the game. Nothing's ever gonna be the same. Yeah, street never sleeps. Neither do I. Keep grinding, keep rising until the day I die.